Lions fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. I want to talk to you guys about this game versus Miami. But before I do that, I just want to say make sure you take the time out and go to your app market and download Lions Nation Unite so you can have great game day chat, so you can keep up with the best content available for Detroit Lions with some of the best content creators. Make sure you go download the app Lions Nation Unite. It's in your Apple and your Google Play Store. With that said, man, you know, I don't want to sound repetitive, so I'm gonna make this a straight shooting video. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Lions fall short to Miami. What did I expect this game? I expected this game to be an absolute firefight. Both defenses are suspect, but we have a specific situation on the offensive side of the ball that makes us look different from Miami, obviously. With them having Waddle and, you know, with them having Hill, man, you automatically knew that we were going to get toasted. Like, what in your right mind makes you think when you have a defense that has no stars on it, you're going to be able to stop Waddle and Tyreek Hill? So I knew we were going to get cooked. We did well against the run, but how much did they do? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I expected that. But on our side, when you're in a situation, you have a chance to score a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, you got to catch the football. You got to catch the football. Ball went right through your hands. We needed to keep scoring. We needed to keep scoring. And we just could not do that from that point going into the second half. Let's skip ahead to the end of the game. As a coordinator, Ben Johnson, because people automatically going to point the finger to Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell does not call offense anymore. So I'm looking at Ben Johnson, Mr. Rookie here, and I'm looking at Jared Goff. Jared Goff, you on the field. You're QB1. You have 2 yards. You have 2 yards in a situation where y'all burning some good clock, right? The one time that I would have been happy for you to check the ball down, you don't do that. You had DeAndre Swift right in front of you. You decided to throw a long ball to a janitor. I know you and Josh have some type of chemistry or whatever it is. In that situation, that's not where you throw the long ball. You take that check down, you take that under route, man, and you burn more clock, because you know why? You have a defense that cannot stop Miami. So you want to burn more clock, but at the same time, get the first down. It's 2 yards. Hell, if you ain't have nobody open, run for it. But throwing the bomb and trying to get the touchdown at that point, you didn't need to. You didn't need to. And Josh Reynolds is not that guy. He's not a wide receiver 1 or a wide receiver 2. Barely a 3 on some people's teams. So tough, man. Very tough. We continue to struggle because we just don't have the proper personnel, man. We don't. We just don't have the proper personnel. Rodriguez played great today, but we got to be honest with ourselves. Other than that, what else are you getting out of the linebacker core? We not out here covering people. We not out here getting sideline to sideline. They killed us on the edges all day, and then they started attacking the middle. So, you know, a lot of motion in. They didn't give us an opportunity. You did not have an opportunity to pass rush today. That ball was coming out in 0.2 seconds, man. This decision was made. You didn't have an opportunity to get a pass rush today. So that's gone. If I'm taking away your pass rush, You already know in the second level, you really ain't got much of nothing there. You see, we even though, you know what I'm saying, I like young guys like Lucas, I like young guys like, you know, Kirby. Bro, we're not equipped. We're not equipped to deal with a Tyreek Hill and a Waddle. We are not equipped. They are too fast. They are too fast and too smart. So in that situation, what you need to be able to execute. And drop passes killed us. You know, like I said, for what it was worth, man, I'm not going to put the entire game on Jared Goff, but at the end, you got to make better decisions than that. That finished the game for us. That wasn't the entire problem this game. It finished it for us. Obviously, that was our last chance. But you go up and an extra score with that catch in the end zone with Josh Reynolds. We having a different conversation right now. We're having a different conversation right now. And then you will say, hey, you know, with the coaching staff, man, why can't they make adjustments? Adjustments with what? Adjustment with what? There is nothing that you can do defensively. Not with that personnel that you got. You got to be realistic with yourself. But on the offensive side of the ball, we need a better execution. Need a better execution. So, man, like I said, you know, we got to start having that conversation, right? Where are we going to go with the draft? Are we going to go defense first, or are we going to go and get a quarterback? You got 2 picks in that first round. Are you going to get a quarterback with one of those picks? Because if you have a quarterback with legs, that situation is totally different. If you have a quarterback with a rocket arm, maybe that helps. We've seen a pass that should have been a touchdown from Jared Goff where, you know, he just couldn't get it there. Luckily, the receiver still caught it, and we got close enough to still score. But like I said, you know, I'm not throwing the blame on Jared Goff. I'm just being honest here. We need another dimension at quarterback that we don't have available. We need that dynamic of he can go and get it with his feet. Even though Tua is in a dangerous state right now in his career, when they needed a first down, Tua ran. You know what I'm saying? We need that. We need that very, very badly. And a lot of people, you know, we got to realize on the offensive end, we're still not complete either. J-Mo hasn't played a snap yet. We don't know what he's going to be. We expect a lot out of him. But let's be honest, we need more than that at receiver. We still do not have wide receiver number 1. We don't have that yet. And we can't call J-Mo that until we see him play. We don't have that. So, you know, we went to our tight ends once, twice, you know, big play from Hockenson. Then you hear nothing else from him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't like the offensive play call. A lot of people were riding the Ben Johnson train, you know, early in the season. Me personally, I still, from the very beginning of the season, kept saying, use your tight ends. Why don't we kill them in the middle? Why don't we like putting pressure on them? We'll take it from another team, but we just will not make it hard for other teams, man. So, like I said, man, we don't have that big, you know, 50-50 ball wide receiver. We don't have that right now. We don't have, you know, receiver number 1. We need some guys that's going to be an actual threat when it comes to receiving. We don't need some guys that you got a relationship. Hey, Matthew Stafford had a relationship with Chris Durham. You know what I'm saying? But we don't need that. We need some bona fide guys. I just watched some highlights earlier. A.J. Brown, he had 3 touchdowns in the first half. Yeah, I remember what he did to us. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing it to everybody all season. Just examples, man. I don't know. Like I said, we got some building to do. We still have some building to do. And that's where I don't get myself upset like a lot of you people do. I'm just not. I'm not going to get myself upset because I know an incomplete team when I see one. And they are not even close to complete. They're not close to it. We don't have number ones in multiple positions. Multiple positions. So, with that said, you know, we lose a tough game against Miami, man. You know, we got another tough game coming up. Probably not as tough as Miami. As far as dealing with them offensively. But I still think they have a chance to win this next game. So, you know, like I said, I predicted them to win this game, and obviously we were in position to do so. But some things, you know, showed its ugly head, man, and we just wasn't able to come out at the end with the victory. But all the ranting and raving and all of that, I'm not about to do all of that for what? For what, man? You know what I'm saying? It's bad enough I got to go scroll up and down Twitter and YouTube and see a bunch of bad content. I just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not about to be that guy. You know, like I said, I'm keeping it consistent. I know what this is, right? So, you know, like I said, man, we gotta realize where we are as a franchise right now. We got to realize where we are. You know, seeing Dan Campbell sitting there super duper frustrated because he knows everything that y'all crying and whining about. That man knows. But some situations he just can't do anything about it, man. He can't. Y'all trying to get some type of magic out of this guy. Bro, we don't have the defense. We don't. You know why? You know why we at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to defense? Because we're at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to our roster on the defense. We are at the bottom of the totem pole for a reason. You don't got the talent, man. We out here relying on rookies and late round rookies too. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have it right now. We'll get there. So I am going to keep repeating that because I know, you know, a lot of people are saying we need to fire Dan Campbell and this, but that's not going to happen. They're not. They know what it is. They got to come out here and say they're concerned, obviously, to deal with the fan base, but they know what this is, man. They don't have it right now, you know. So we have opportunities to win some of these football games. It is disappointing for a game like today, but when it comes to both sides of the football, the defense is far worse. It's far worse. You know, at least you do have a piece here and there, you know what I'm saying, on the offensive side. But on the defense, man, you know what I'm saying, you got Okudah, you got Rodriguez. I mean, you got a rookie in Hutch. Josh Pascal, another rookie, you know what I'm saying. But some of these other guys, they ain't available right now. You know, our second starting safety is out with a pinky. Still, nobody seen Melifonwu. Tracy Walker is done for the season. And, you know, those guys still are not stars. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell y'all, but I've been rambling on too much, man. I got business to take care of. So, you know, like I said, just leave it in the comments like y'all always do. And, you know, we'll see where this thing goes next, man. Next game, I am predicting them to get a win, but, you know, in the current moment right now, I know a lot of people are upset and you don't want to hear it. So be it. But that's all I can give you. With that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.